Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Galileo at the gun. I love you and I'm in love with you. Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Daryl Harden, what's up? Joseph Blue, what's up? Babyface Wild Indian, what's up? UMass, what up? East St. Louis, Wild Indian Groove, what up? Hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the TikTok Live. If you're catching this on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube and hit the like button for me, man. Throw a comment down there. Roll the corn. Memphis, Tennessee in the building. The Fresh Prince, what up? Appreciate you, bro. Follow the Fresh Prince. Arkansas in the building, what up? Finna roll the corn today. Dallas, Texas, what up? Leland, how you doing? Philly, New Jersey. Nico, what up? Connecticut in the building. Huntsville, Alabama. Originally, appreciate that. Roll the corn. Chicago, what up? Alabama. Y'all follow Leland, follow Leland. What up, though, Detroit? What up, though? I love you, my baby. Jamaica in the building, what up? Mobile, Alabama. Mobile Indians. Mobile Indians. Roll the corn. Mobile Indians. Mobile Indians. Roll the corn. Destin, Florida. Put a 2 in the chat. 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 Daryl Harden, appreciate you, brother, for the cash out. Appreciate you, Daryl Harden. Roll the corn. It popped right on the screen. Roll the corn. Okay. Today, we're going to go over some stuff that was found in America. I'm going to show y'all some melanated Indians. I'm going to show y'all some theories I've been working on about Samaria. And this stuff is deep, man. This stuff is deep, but I got to show y'all what I be working on and how I get to these conclusions I have, because after the information is starting to open up, and we're starting to be able to figure out more and more what's going on with our history, right? EB Hustles, what up? Roll the corn. Now, we're going to start off with this. Los Lunas, 10 Commandments in New Mexico. The Los Lunas, New Mexico, 10 Commandments on the wall in New Mexico in Paleo-Hebrew. This is Paleo-Hebrew, people. Now, it's a whole lot of petroglyphs in this area, right? Casey Macon, what up? I ain't shared the live or nothing. Roll the corn. My bad. Let me get Keisha in here too. Roll the corn. Okay. In America, we have Paleo-Hebrew written on the wall, on the side of a mountain in a big block of stone in New Mexico, right? So I want y'all to understand that some culture was here a long time ago, writing this on the wall, and they won't ever talk about this, and they act like this is not prevalent to our history, but this is our history. Roll the corn. So in Los Lunas, New Mexico, we got the 10 Commandments on the wall in a stone, in the most ancient language you can find on the earth. In the most ancient language you can find on the earth. This is Paleo-Hebrew. Let's keep going. Now let's go look around up there in New Mexico. Los Lunas, right? Whoa. Los Lunas petroglyphs. Los Lunas petroglyphs. You see that, right? Same spot. Same spot as this. Look. Los Lunas. 10 Commandments. Check this out. Los Lunas petroglyphs. Now I'm looking around. I'm looking around the glyphs. Now we know all of these glyphs. We know all of these glyphs, right? Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Roll the coin. Let's get a little closer. Let's go here first. Now, we all know that is a celestial mound builder symbol. That is a celestial mound builder symbol right there, right? Now, what is this? You see that? Roll the coin. What's this, people? Put it in the chat. That is a celestial mound builder symbol. What is this in Los Lunas? The Birdman. That's Heru. That is a falcon. Roll the coin. Do you see this? Roll the coin. Now, let's go back and look one more time. Los Lunas, on the side of the mountain, 10 Commandments. 10 Commandments. Los Lunas. Let's go back, because I want y'all to know this in the same spot. This is in the same spot, people. Los Lunas. Petroglyphs. Same spot. Roll the coin. Look. Birdman. Heru ideology. Celestial. This is a celestial sign from the Mississippian culture, people. This is an evolved mound builder symbol. This ain't got nothing to do with no Germany. This ain't got nothing to do with Germany. Germany got that from mound building culture. That's us. This is the Birdman Heru ideology. Let's keep going. What the heliante? What is this? Roll the coin. Y'all know what this is, don't you? Y'all know what this is. We ain't even got to say what that is. Roll the coin. Why is the Ankh cross Heru ideology? Mound builder swaths, all on this petroglyph. Then you got the 10 Commandments in Paleo-Hebrew on the other side. Why, truth now? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What is this? You see that? What is that right there? Whoop, whoop, whoop. What is that? Put it in the chat. I know you see it. I know you see it. What is the blue arrow pointing at? What is the blue arrow pointing at? A pyramid. Oh my God. Look. Let me get out the way. You see it? Do you see it? I know I ain't tripping. I know I ain't tripping. Now, let's go over this for a second. Because this is when I get deep, and this is when I tell you where all the knowledge comes from, and this is when I tell you who the people they talking about who done all of this, right? Because they try to separate. You see it? You see it? Okay. They try to separate Egyptian culture and Hebrew culture and melanated people moving around with a culture. They want you to think it's a religion with the 10 Commandments. It ain't got nothing to do with Heru ideology. Some people want you to think ain't no people bringing this type of information, so-called Hebrews, nowhere. Some people really think that, right? Okay, we got the 10 Commandments. We got Heru with the falcon. We got the Ankh cross, and we got a pyramid on the wall in New Mexico. Okay. The 10 Commandments was written by our culture, people. The 10 Commandments is the code that civilized people live under, right? That became religion when it goes to other places around the world. It is connected to the pyramid. It is connected to Heru ideology, Ma'at. It is connected to the Ankh cross, right? All of this, the same people taught all of this same culture. You can't, see, they try to separate the 10 Commandments from our people with the Bible. But the 10 Commandments was written by our people. Only civilized people will write commandments to live under. Hunter-gatherers don't have a structure to live under. Great people live under structure, people. You can't steal. You can't kill. You see what I'm saying? We had morals. All of this go together. So don't think the 10 Commandments just were written by no YT people. No. It was written by the people with morals and virtuousness. You have to live under this code, right? Roll the coin. The Heru ideology is still astrology. That is astrology of the Sirius star. Then you have the Ankh cross. This is all our culture on the wall in New Mexico. There go the Ankh. There go Heru ideology. This is Sirius rising, people. Roll the coin on the walls. Then you have the pyramid. 10 Commandments. Then you have the pyramid on the wall. That's fire. It's fire, people. This is our culture in America. This is the same culture that was in the Grand Canyon, coming from the Mississippi River area after they evolved. Now they're in the West, headed to the Grand Canyon areas in New Mexico and Arizona. This is all people from our land. Now, why is an Ankh cross in the middle of New Mexico? Why is an Ankh cross in the middle of New Mexico? Ask yourself that. We are that first culture with this. We are the first culture with this. They try to make this an Egyptian culture, but we are the first people with this symbolism. We took this symbolism over there. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. I just wanted to show y'all that. Now check this out. Let's get a little deeper. Let's get a little deeper. Now, this symbol is the people of God. This symbol is the people of God. That is some type of cuneiform. It comes from Hebrew, people. Comparison to Hebrew words to give insight of the mystic symbol. See, they telling you cuneiform come from Samaria. They telling you cuneiform come from Samaria. Hell no. Roll the coin. Cuneiform don't come from Samaria. Cuneiform is a language coming off Paleo-Hebrew. They won't teach you that. This is the symbol of the people of God. Right here. On artifacts all over America. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Now, Los Lunas Petroglyphs. They say this is Mormon, But they say, pray that the Messiah will give us power of thunder and lightning in war as we seek protection on God's mountain, the place of resort. God's mountain, the place of resort. Let's get in there. Let's get into that. Hidden mountain, place of resort. New Mexico. Hidden mountain, the place of resort, coming from God's mountain, the place of resort. Here's the actual place right here in New Mexico. In New Mexico, right? This stuff is deep, man. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, this is the Michigan tablets, right? Artifacts, 10 to 30,000 artifacts, people, that they are hiding. Mostly clay, slate, and copper origin. Copper origin. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Michigan artifacts. There go that people of God symbol right there. That's the people of God symbol right there. This is what became cuneiform. See it? Let's keep going. Then it is a calendar, people. It is a calendar. Let me show you. 13 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Old calendar, 13 months. See that? We got sun alignments and moon alignments. This is the teaching of the mound builders. Let's keep going. The people of God, like I showed you. Let's keep going. Now, they're talking about different things coming off of these artifacts, right? Calling them the people of God all up and down it. Nephites, right? Mound builders, people of God. Now, check this out. Per means house or temple. Per in Hebrew means house or temple. Guess who else got that language? Guess who got that same language? Egyptians got the same damn language. Egyptians have the same language, people. Per is house or temple. That's where you get Peru from. In Egypt, per is house. In America, Hebrew, per is house. It's the same language, people. Roll the corn. The house of Peru. Heru. The temple of Heru is Peru. Now do you get it? Now, why are we using the same thing over here as they using in Egypt? Per is heard in Egypt as house or temple. Over here, per is house. You see what I'm coming from? Roll the coin. Roll the coin. Now, we got all type of languages. See, it broke down from here to Hebrew, to Phoenician, to Aramaic, to Greek. But these languages, these older languages are found in America, people. These are the same writing on the Ten Commandments in New Mexico I just showed you. Let's keep going. Now they're talking about the Stela of Tegeti. The Stela of Tegeti, you see that? You see it? The Stela of Tegeti? Same writing over there. Now look, talking about bread and beer. Bread and beer. Stela of Tegeti. Let's go look at it. The Middle Kingdom, Egyptian Stela of Tegeti. Same language. Same language. It's the same connection of what's on the walls in New Mexico with the Egyptian Stella of Tajeti. Roll the coin. Same stuff. There you go right there. Right here, right here. It's written the same way on the Ten Commandments on the wall in New Mexico. It's different. It's a different text, but the language is the same. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Let's keep going. Now, they call this the people of God, right hand of God. This the eye symbol, God the Father. Per is the house. Per is the house, right? This when the YTs are trying to break it down. See, the YT trying to break it down so they can understand it, right? Talking about this is Noah, this is Japheth, this is Shem, this is Ham. This is how they deciphering it, right? Let's keep going. Now let me show y'all something. Roll the coin. Let me show y'all something else. Now this is very interesting right here. I want y'all to check this out. Let's go to the Sumerian part. I'm trying to decipher something I want y'all to check out, right? Let me see. I want y'all to check this out. Roll the coin. Now, this is Chief Warhorse. Chief Warhorse, right? Choctaw. That word is crazy. But check that out. You see that? Shafunkta. Choctaw, Shafunkta. Chief Warhorse, Louisiana, right? Mississippi Valley, Lower Mississippi Valley, Choctaw, Shafunkta. Choctaw changed to Choctaw. Natives were using Choctaw. We were using Choctaw. This is where the basis of Choctaw come from. It's cultural assimilation. These are the real Choctaw. Here you go right here. Now I'm going to take this all the way back to the mounds. I'm going to take this all the way back to the mounds and show you something, right? Mississippi Valley, Slidell, Louisiana, right? Mississippi Valley, Mississippi River. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Roll the coin. Shafunkti refers to both the river and the prehistoric archaeological site in southeastern Louisiana. Right? The name is derived from a Choctaw word. Right? So all this stuff go together. A type of chestnut. The Shafunkti culture, excavations, Mississippi Valley, they try to say 1,000 BC, but it's 10,000 BC. They lying. Roll the coin. So Shafunkti is a Choctaw word, some type of chestnut found in the area. Let's keep going. Shafunkti in Louisiana, the river in the town, Choctaw origin. Choctaw origin is believed to be derived from a Choctaw word. See, they got all these different words that Choctaws created that goes along with this, right? Now check this out. It's a type of chestnut that was used by Native Americans for various medicinal purposes, including relieving headaches and fever. The chestnut, right? Let's keep going. This is the old site. It's in a state park they put it in the state park, like I told y'all, because they hide all the mounds in state parks. So the Shafunkte site is an old site in a state park. The Fontainebleau State Park, Parish, Tammany Parish, Louisiana. Let's go check it out. Shafunkte River, right? Home sites are on paved streets with curbs. So they're putting houses on this ancient site. They even got a golf course and a clubhouse on mounds in this area, people. Golf course, clubhouse, regular houses, all on ancient Kodesh. Let's keep going. Plantations on the banks of the Shafunti River. Plantations, golf courses, houses, all on top of the ancient Shafunti area. What we got there, Truth? Shafunti site, Fountain Blue, 2 shell midden mounds, people, that are considered to be part of the broader mound building tradition of the Shafunti culture. People constructed burial mounds in this area. Now, I showed y'all all that to tell y'all this. I showed y'all all of that to tell y'all this. She is a descendant of mound building culture. We are descending from mound building culture. Roll of corn, her ancestry land, mine too, because my people from 100 miles away, we go from mound builders, then they turn it into plantations, then they turn it into golf courses and plantation houses, enslave our people, prisoners of war our people right on our land. Then they tell us we African American. Then they tell us we Negroes and blacks and coloreds and all that shit. Roll the corn. I just showed you Choctaw Shafunti all the way through the history of the mounds, all the way up to Miss Warhorse, still in Louisiana in the same land today. You see what I'm saying? This is how you connect back to the mounds and your culture, going all the way up into being an American Indian. This is the story that happens. Why is plantations and golf courses and all this stuff on this land? And we were prisoners of war on the same damn land. Our ancient culture is still there, people. The mound is still there. Shafunti site, Choctaw, Shafunti, roll the corn. This is what's going on. This is what went on in America. And they acting like they brought all us from Africa, but we on our ancestral land. The mound is still there, right by the plantation. They made us prisoners of war at, bro. This how you put it together right here. She's a perfect example. We love you, Chief Warhorse. I just wanted to explain something. Because my grandmother is Choctaw. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. And it's right on the Mississippi River. And the mounds on that Mississippi River is 10,000 years old. Roll the corn. You got something to say, Kobe? You got like 6 seconds, Kobe. 5. Get in the box. 4. Get ready to start the break. 3. What's funny?
Hello, brother.
What's funny?
No, nothing is funny. I was just wondering how much we're paid to give out all this misinformation to our people.
What's misinformation?
I was just wondering what were your sources, and you kept giving the same sources, and there's nothing backed by any book or something. So maybe you truly,
This is a
sincerely believe in what you're saying.
this is a living, breathing, still alive today, beautiful American Indian. What other sources do you want?
There are some archaeological sites,
And
sources.
I just showed you the archaeological site.
So what does it
You
prove
take a
then?
mound and an archaeological site.
There might be some natural mounts as well, not necessarily built
Those
by
are
people.
burial mounds, sir. Burial mounds. Get off my panel, bro.
How would you know?
Don't you see the receipt right here? Can you read African? Get your ass out of here, man. Roll the coin. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Do you see how these people come try to play on the live and do all of that? And I just showed you the burial mound named after the damn tribe. Hunter gatherers, bro. Everywhere I go, everywhere I turn, there's hunter gatherers. You messed my screen up, bro. You messed my screen up. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Block him. There with y'all. Yeah, start the break with him. Start the break. Hunter gatherers. Hunter gatherers. You see the corn and the feathers, hunter gatherers? You see the melanated Indian hunter-gatherer with the corn and the feathers, you hunter-gatherer. Do you see that? Mardi Gras Indian, you hunter-gatherer. You don't see my man with the ear stool, with the corn. He rolling the corn at a high level. Don't you see the copper color melanated brown skin? What you really want from a nigga? Huh? You want receipts running down your back? Do you want receipts? This ain't no African, big dog. This ain't no African, big dog. I'm gonna tell you what you do, you Nigerian. Tell you what you do. Go find you one of them money-hungry Africans. Go get married to her and throw your money on top of her like a stripper at your wedding. That's what you go do. Because that's y'all culture. Y'all culture is just break money and throw money on women and try to battle women. And we're going to throw money on her till she smile. Y'all are YT people in melanated bodies. Squares, lanes, marks. It's not our culture, big dog. Go find you an African wife who wants some payola. Throw some money on her like she a scripper, like you have bought her. She don't really love you, you just bought her. You scammed and got some money and bought her, bro. You lame you. That's what you go do. Go back over there to your culture. Don't talk to us. Go pay your wife so she can divorce you in 2 weeks with your little scam money. Gatherism. This is a melanated Indian. You see that damn corn, boy? You better get your life together, because we got super receipts. My receipts come with a cape. My receipts got a cape on. Dun, 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 dun. Super receipts. Roll the coin. Yo, you want more receipts? You want more receipts? You want more? Look at the chest plate. Look at the beads. Look at the feather head. Melanated. Let's keep going. How many receipts you want? Ugh. naked, so I'm going to keep going. Ugh. Melanated. Ugh. Olmecs. Olmecs. Oh, my goodness. Melanated. Look at the mohawk. Roll the corn. Nubian residents in Olmec, Mexico. Melanated, 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 melanated. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Let's go show them a real Olmec truth. Let's show it to them. Whoa. Let's show them a real Olmec truth. Yeah, I got the receipt. Woo, receipts, receipt, God. Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza. This is found on the walls in Chichen Itza. That is the spot where the Olmecs lived. Look at the color of the skin. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. Receipts down your back. Look at this is an artifact, big dog, on the wall. Chichen Itza, that's Olmec City. Look at the skin tone. Woo! Don't look like no African to me. Look at that feather. Whoop, 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 whoop. Look at the shield. Look at the skin. That's who that is. This is who made that. This is who made that, hunter-gatherer. Let's keep going. I knew somebody gonna hop in here and try to play with me today. Roll the coin. You want to play with me today? Look at us. Look at us trying to help hunter-gatherers. See, this is our problem. We always trying to help hunter-gatherers. See these hunter-gatherers? We trying to help they sorry ass. Roll the coin. We should have left y'all ass out there to starve. We should have left you out there to starve. There we should have did. There we should have did. Look, we don't lead the way for you hunter-gatherers. Give them some corn. Yeah, some corn, man. We trying to help. See, that's our problem. Always talking and mixing in with hunter-gatherers. We done. We done. We ain't mixing with y'all no more. Y'all done too much evil shit. Roll the corn. You're too evil. You're too materialistic. You're hunter-gathering. We don't want no parts of y'all no more. Y'all stay over there. We're going to stay over here. Roll the corn. Melanated Indians helping out hunter-gatherers, colonizers. Roll the corn. Should have left their ass to starve. There we should have did. There we should have did. Let's keep going. Cigar Indians. Cigar Indians. Tobacco Indians. Oh my goodness, everybody melanated. Beautiful, beautiful headdresses. Cigar and tobacco Indians. Roll. I thought we weren't Indians. I thought we didn't wear the feather. Roll the corn. How many more receipts you want? We got more. I'm going to go to that Olmec receipt again, just too beautiful. Look. Creek Indian. Creek Indian taken from Florida to Oklahoma in the Trail of Tears. Creek Indian warrior taken from Florida, moved to Oklahoma, melanated. Look at Ankh. Look at Ankh. Roll the corn. This the truth. This the truth. I got 1,000. Let's go to the Mayans. Go check out the Mayans, man. Whoa, truth now. Whoa. Arawak, Adena culture, mound builders, the Anasazi. The Anasazi are the people who put the 10 Commandments in New Mexico. Norte Chico, Peru, Olmec, Tutoshi, Mexico, Sapelo civilization in Georgia, Mayans, Yucatan, Arawak, who went to the Caribbean islands. Adena culture is the mound builders in Ohio. Anasazi is the people who went to the Grand Canyon. All of them are melanated. And here go the Mayans right here on the wall. Don't look like no hunter-gatherers to me. Roll the coin. Receipt, elite receipt gang. John Wright took melanated Indians to London. He took snuff and cigar Indians to London. You know how I know? Because I do extensive research. East Smithfield. East Smithfield, Upper East Smithfield. Why is that? Whatever receipt at? You better hope I ain't got the receipt. I ain't even got the receipt. That man took our people to London because I looked up this address. This address is in London. On a ship with the melanated Indian, with the tobacco from the Atlantic coast. John Wright, tobacco dealer. You see that? Tobacco dealer took the people and the tobacco back to London on the damn shore and sold the tobacco with Indians, melanated Indians he took from the area where he got the tobacco. Receipt, God. Receipt, God. Let's keep going. Chief Powhatan. Here go the original picture. Here go the whitewash one. Here go the original. Here go the whitewash. We all know hunter-gatherers kidnapped Chief Powhatan. Here go the whitewash Indian. Here go the real Powhatan. Roll the coin. Roll the corn. This is how they get out on us. Let's go back to the Olmec. Let's go back to the Olmec. Because I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this personally. Do you see that at the bottom? Chichen Itza? You see it? Put some corn in the chat. Chichen Itza is where the Olmec had mounds, people. Chichen Itza got mounds. Let me get the receipt. 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 Put a 2 in the chat. 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 You hear me? You hear me? They go to pyramids right there. They go to pyramids. Roll the coin. Look at the columns. Look at the columns in Chichen Itza. Look at the columns. And they had ancient mounds. Roll the coin. Let me get the receipt. Mounds, burial mounds, roll the coin, roll the coin, mounds in Chichen Itza. Now, let's go back. Chichen Itza. These are the people who built them pyramids and mounds and temples in Chichen Itza. It's on the wall. Roll the coin, look at them. It's on the walls. Let's go back and look at the other Olmec pic. There's the word jaguar mask. Look how the Olmec's sitting, people. Look how he's sitting. Just like an Egyptian. Melanated people. Look at that. Ancient Mexico, melanated. These ain't no Africans, bro. These are not no Africans. They have maize gods. Ain't no maize in Africa. They got maize gods. Ain't no maize in Africa. Therefore, you cannot have a maize god if you come from Africa. You got a maize god because you are from Tamari. Right? This is where Egypt got it from. Osiris, the maize god, the corn god. Roll the corn. You think Osiris ain't no corn god? You tripping. You think Osiris not a corn god? Corn Osiris mummy? You're tripping. How many receipts you want? How many you want? Look at your boy right here. Guess what he is? What is he, Truth? Hold on. The falcon mummy? Falcon's from here. Hold on. Hold on. The falcon mummy? Falcon's from here. We know the truth now. We got more Mayans, but I want to show y'all this corn god. Mash of corn, Osiris mummy. Okay. We're going to show you Africans where your culture come from. The corn built your culture. The corn built your culture. Now let's go talk to these hunter-gatherers over here on the other side of the world in Mesopotamia, because I got something for them today. Roll the corn. Hold on, let me see what I had. Modern humans and Neanderthals interbred, and this likely occurred in the Middle East. That's powerful. Hold on. Y'all got to take this in slow. Real humans and humanoid Neanderthals interbred, and this likely occurred in the Middle East. Now, what story do we have about gods mixing with hunter-gatherers and made them smart? Y'all ever heard a story like that before? If anybody heard this Sumerian story about the DNA, the god, the aliens gave the DNA to the hunter-gatherer and it made them a little smarter? Anybody heard that before? The Anunnaki story. There go your alien story right there, big dog. No. Bro. Oh my God. Now let me break this down, bro. This is very, very deep. This is deep. Let me break this down. The hunter-gatherers teach that a god-like being from the sky came down altered the DNA and made the hunter-gatherer a smart human, right? The real story is the humans from here came there and mixed with the Neanderthal, and that's how they get the story of a god giving them DNA in the Anunnaki story. Now do y'all understand what the hell going on the planet? And y'all want to sit here and tell a hunter-gatherer story of a damn alien, man. I'm so tired of y'all people, bro. If you can't break the code, go back and read some more. Go learn some more, bro. Modern humans mixed with them people and brought their ass up to speed, bro. They were slow. Who is the modern human? We got the oldest DNA of 100% human on the face of the earth in America. Y'all got Africanus bones, which are monkey and humanoid bones. Y'all better be glad some of our people mixed with y'all ass, or y'all will still be hunter-gatherer Neanderthals. I'm just telling y'all the truth, man. I'm just here for the truth. Let's keep going. Genetic evidence suggests that modern humans mixed with the Fertile Crescent. The Fertile Crescent? Ain't that where the Anunnaki? Modern humans mixed with Neanderthals. Oh my God. This is how they got smart over there. I see what went on now. Y'all tell us all the damn alien story. Y'all talk about my people mixed with y'all slow ass. Roll the corn. That's what happened. That's where all the alien shit come from. Now I understand it, bro. See, this is the teaching that they don't want to teach you, man. Them hunter-gatherer got our bloodline and came up, man. That's why they still will hunt our bloodline to this day. We upgraded them motherfuckers. We upgraded them. Not no damn Inky and Enlil and no damn Anu. We upgraded your DNA. Your Neanderthal, roll the corn. Let's keep going. Here you go. Australopithecus. Mixed with a real human. And y'all got a little smarter. We should have left y'all ass over there in monkey stage. We should have left y'all over there in the monkey stage, bro. Roll the corn. Ancient humans were buried in mounds. Ain't no Africanus in the mounds. Real humans was in the mounds. We know what went on now. Now because we built mounds over there. Y'all wasn't building no mounds. It's not you a Neanderthal. The real human built the mounds. So the mound building culture mixed in with the Neanderthal culture, and they all come with all these fake ass mythology stories. But the whole time we upgraded y'all because we was the humans and y'all were the Neanderthal. I can't teach it no better. I could not teach it no better, bro. Real humans in the mounds, people. Not no damn monkey man. No. 100% human. Ancient humans buried in mounds. These are the people that took all of that teaching of astrology, pyramid, mound, brick building, irrigation, crops, spirituality, took it all to the hunter-gatherer in Africa and the Middle East and mixed with y'all ass. Now y'all over there calling us aliens and Atlanteans. Because we was way more advanced. That's why we the Atlantean, the Hebrew. I done broke the code now, bro. Bro, the FBI is on my ass, bro. Bro, the FBI on my ass, bro. They do not want me to teach my people the truth. But I don't give a damn. Them folks on my ass, bro. Roll the coin. I'm gonna be fresh while they watching. But they own me. They don't want us to know that, bro. They want us to think all us evolved from monkeys. Roll the coin. When the real evolution came from our bloodline. No, all of us ain't come from no monkey, big dog. They did. Roll the coin. There's no there's no evidence that they were buried in mounds, Neanderthals. There's no evidence that they were buried in mounds. They was in caves, rock shelters. Now we get it now. We get it now. Roll the coin. We get it now. We get it. We should have never gave y'all none of that good blood. Yes, interbreeding between old world humans and Neanderthals did occur. That's what happened, bro. That's how we break the code right there, bro. We the old world humans. They are the new world Neanderthals, bro. And they wrote all this new world history. After they got our DNA and got a little smarter, bro. I wish I was a little bit smarter. I wish I was a little bit smarter. I wish I was a builder. Roll the coin. That's what happened, bro. I wish I was a little bit smarter, bro. I wish I mixed with them humans. Oh, I'm done for the day, bro. This shit is hilarious. Roll the coin. And the humans was over here doing this right here. This is what the humans were doing right here. This is what the humans were doing right here. Oh, enlightenment. Sirius Star, Heru. This is what the humans were doing. Roll the coin. What they were doing, truth? Writing down Paleo Hebrew. What they were doing. Hold on. What my receipts said, I can't even find them laughing, bro. I can't even find them. Hold on. What was the humans doing? We know the truth now. Humans over here writing paleo, man. The whole damn time. We over here writing paleo in the old world. They over there hunter-gatherer. We got the Ankh, we got the star astrology, irrigation crops. They don't know nothing about it until we come around in their area and teach them and mix with them. Now do you see how history works? Roll the corn. So now, when these things are going on in history, they are recording it as if it is some type of God or some type of being that fell out the sky or some type of fallen angel or some type of a bullshit ass story. They don't know where we came from. But we are so advanced, they made up stories of our people. And it goes down in history. This is how they get their DNA upgrade. We know the truth now. It wasn't no aliens, it was us the whole time. I'm gonna take a couple of questions, man. I'm gonna take a couple of questions. Man, I thought I had all these receipts put together, man. I ain't got myself nothing. Hold on. The pseudo mummies, dummy mummies, right? Are real artifacts. They are mummified without humans and animals, right? Like the falcon, right? They real. Look, Osiris corn mummy. Now let's look at the headdress. I told y'all them lines that go straight across like that, these are American artifacts. This artifact is in Colorado, I think. This artifact is in Colorado, I think. I think I got a receipt about it. Right, the pseudo mummy wrappings in resin containing corn, people. Resin from trees from here containing corn, wheat, and other things, right? But why all these mummies over here got corn in them, bro? We got to pay attention to that. And they be acting like all of them come from Egypt. Look, corn Osiris mummy. Look, corn Osiris mummy. Then we got falcons, real falcons, mummified in America. Real falcon bodies. Here go another one. That's crazy, right? Just show y'all what I've been going through. Now this is a Mississippian pottery with the X on it, with the cross, with the circle with the cross. That is the same Timeri symbol, people. That is the same symbol as Timeri in Egypt. Look it up. You see that? Parking site, Mississippian culture in America. Matter of fact, I'm going to find a receipt and show it to you. Remember how that looked now? You see that? Circle with the cross. Let's go to Timeri symbol. I got to find it because I got to show y'all the receipt so you can see what I'm talking about. These cultures knew their ancestry and they put it on certain things. We just got to understand what they're saying. We got to understand what they're saying on the hieroglyphs, right? Let me find it. Roll the corn. You see that cross, right? Where is that receipt? Gotta find a Timeri receipt. Hold on. It's back a little bit. That's the same symbol of Timeri. It's in the symbolism of Timeri in Egypt. The same exact symbol. Where is it? Roll the corn. Hope I can find it, y'all. This stuff's so old. Put the corn in the chat. Where is the receipt? It is, here you go. Okay, y'all see that, right? You see the, now watch this. See the Timeri X right here with the circle? This ain't even the right one. I got to show you the other one. But it's the same symbol. That's it right there. The X with the circle with the cross. And I gave y'all the wrong one. But this Mary Ty. I'm looking for Timeri one. It's the same symbolism though. But y'all see what I'm saying. I'll find it later. But y'all know it. I'll see what I'm saying. It's the same symbol. Mississippian culture artifact with that on there. You see it? Moundville, Alabama. See it? It's the same symbol Egypt got for Timeri. Right there. I swear. I promise you. Go look it up. It's the same symbol. Now let's go to let me show y'all some on the walls in Sumar. right? Look, pomegranates. Pomegranate on the walls and buildings in Sumer, ancient Samaria. Pomegranates got brought to that area by our people. We the ones built them structures over there. I went through the pomegranate yesterday. It popped up in Samaria. That's why Samaria is so big on the information, because that's where we mix with those people at. We bought the pomegranate, the citron tree, all of that. That's Hebrew. That's Hebrew. It's on the walls over there. Pomegranates is on the walls, and pomegranates is not native to the Middle East. It was bought there. Stucco reliefs, commonly used to decorate walls, right? Tel Dahib. Tel Dahib. Tel is a mound. I already told y'all that Tel is a mound, right? And it got pomegranates on the wall. Pomegranates. See it? We got a mound and pomegranates in the middle of the Tigris River. Now you see where their culture come from? Them pomegranates from here, bro. They can stop it. And they putting pomegranates on the damn walls. Let's keep going. Look, Tel Dahib, the hill of gold, which really is the mound of gold, right? All that tail stuff is mounds. Don't never forget that. Square mound, about 165 meters on each side. You see it? Our people went there and built that stuff. And this is how I know. Pomegranates. I already told y'all pomegranates grow naturally in America. People grew them in those other places. Pomegranates grow natural in America. They grow them when they go to Egypt and in the Middle East. You bring the tree with you, you plant it, you know how to nurture it, because you had already learned it on this land. So all of that Anunnaki shit, I'll break them down with the corn, the pomegranate, the mixing of the people. I could break down all their stories with real history. See, that's what I'm trying to do, man. I got to put real history in the spot of mythology, because mythology is not giving our people credit for civilizing the Middle East and Africa, bro. They're giving it to aliens, and I can't go for that. I can't go for that. Anybody got any questions? I'm going to take a couple of questions. So I'm studying that Sumerian stuff. I'm going to put all that together. I got to put all this stuff together in the right line. How you doing, bro? Yo. Got to put it all together in the right line. Slaw D, you got a question or comment? He said this high level ERG, right? This rolling the coin at a high level right here. What's crazy about it, bro? I ain't gonna lie. Chief Big Bear, what up? Let me get a question. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's downloading too fast at this point. I'm damn near out of the matrix. I'm damn near looking like Neo. It's downloading fast right now. I ain't gonna lie. Gene, you got a question? Oh, yo. It's downloading fast, man. Shot by Tay. You got a question? Yo. Flock Amaru. Anybody got a question, hop in the guest box, because everybody in there, they just coming in the live, so they hopping in there. Yashar. So they bot recording. It might be what it be, bro. I don't know. It sound like it. M, you got a question? Yo. M.
Damn. Hey man, I didn't mean
Okay. My
to
bad.
join your live, brother. Hey, you're doing a great job, man. Peace to you.
Appreciate
I'm
it,
out.
bro. Thank you so much. All right. Y'all follow M. Follow M. There's somebody in here, man. Akira L. Bay. You got a question? Yo. That's crazy. Everybody, let me see. Let me see. Side quest. You got a question?
What up, Brian?
No, what's up with it?
I ain't got no question. I just hopped back on. I wasn't doing nothing this morning. I caught you. I wanted to say thank you for exposing all this alien deception. For real, because our people is like the
Yeah.
ones that couldn't go in and manipulate with the church and stuff no more. They just moved over to the alien stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this a very big disgrace that they doing to us.
Yeah.
Um, Almost like how the rap industry and stuff, taking advantage of us and manipulating us and that type of stuff. So I just want to say thank you. You still moving in your mission of virtue with the information,
Man.
and I hope you keep that. And that's all I got to say. I ain't got no question. I'm still learning from you every day. So you are appreciated and keep it up.
Man.
And make these motherfuckers stop lying to our people, goddamn it.
That's what I'm trying to do. Roll
All
the
right,
clip.
man. Have a good
Follow
one.
side quest. Follow side quest. Exactly. Because if we don't know our history and we give our power to entities that don't even exist, it takes the power away from the people, man. Our people created these things. We built these things. It took us thousands and thousands of years to learn this. I cannot give that power to nothing that is made up by a hunter-gatherer. It took our people 20, 30,000 years just to figure out star alignments and structure building, people, and how to mix crops. Maize is science. Lemons is science, people. You got to mix plants to get maize. You got to mix plants to get lemons. Our people are working with the earth and working with crops and working with the earth and the sky. And this is greatness. We gotta realize that we are the people who created that. These people wouldn't even be eating certain crops today if our people didn't grow them in ancient times, people. This is monumental information. Like if we didn't mix with these people probably still be brain the size of a lemon. Like this stuff real. Like this is not, you know, nothing made up. This stuff is real. Sean Fraser, you got a question? If not, I'll pull you down. All right, let me see. Ty, you got a question? Denisha. All right, I'm trying to clear out the box. The box is full today. Tim Bell, you got a question? Follow Tim Bell. Let me see. Let me see. Original. What's up, bro? All right. TB Haynes. See, I went hard today. I appreciate it, man. Yo. I'm starting to believe I'm getting recorded for real now. Y'all done spooked me. Young Grand, what's up?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? What's up, man? Man, I just want to tell you, man, this shit here, man, hey, it's amazing, man, because
Amazing.
my grandma, she passed in 2022. She from Clarksdale, Mississippi, and she told me we were full-blooded Cherokee, so I already know what's going on. So I got a question, though. So was the biblical days in right here, like in Memphis, in Mississippi? The biblical days, the biblical story?
Um, some of it is. The flood,
Okay.
the before the flood stories are here. Because this is the place that flooded. Africa ain't never flooded. The Middle East ain't never flooded. Um,
Oh,
the stories before the flood are from this land. Those stories was taken over to their land and told as stories to the people that we intermingled with when we got there. Then it became Egypt and became a story, and Samaria and all of it went into that whole book. So that story comes from this land and that land, all put together, and then they put their own spin on it. But yes, some of those stories before the flood came from America.
okay then, man. Say no more, family. I'm gonna let somebody else tap in, man. I'm gonna go, man. I'm tapping in all day.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Y'all follow Young Grand. Follow Young Grand. A lot of these stories, like I say, they put their own spin on it, but a lot of these stories came from real events. Like it's written. When I see ancient texts, let me explain something to y'all. When I go through some of these ancient texts and it's written just like the Bible, and then it's a whole lot of things changed. Because I done read some texts with that type of teaching in it, right? Well, a lot of the things that were said on those ancient texts were changed, but the meat of the story be the same, right? When I go read about Heru, and his mother was Mary, and he was born in a manger and all of that. See, that's the same story, bro, but they change it into another character, right? Because Heru's story is just like Jesus. It's the same story. I got that receipt somewhere. I have to go back and look at that. Angel Rock, what's up? You got a question?
Peace, brother. Was good, brother.
Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Beautiful showing today, my man. You know what time it is. I was taking my little notes, got my little notepad, finna ask my questions. Them niggas asleep watching. Yo, I was so excited watching your shit, bro. I'm like, yo, can't wait till I get to talk. Yo,
Appreciate it,
so
bro.
that ass, yo, for one, you
Yeah.
gotta focus up with us. Cause some of us like me are watching this damn near crying, my nigga. You gotta let us like I know you laughing, but move, let me get that screenshot. Remind us, get that screenshot. That evidence is crucial. And
Okay.
then you gotta have your giggles. Because nigga, this shit hurt. Nigga, this
It
shit's
hurts,
truth
though. I
is
gotta
real.
laugh to keep from crying sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was curious about the Denisovians' burials. Do you have any evidence on where they used to bury their people? Because I know you got the Neanderthals.
I had a receipt that we mixed with the Denisovians too, right? That they're in the Middle East. I think I saw Denisovians in there. This was crazy.
Yeah, you definitely proved that we mixed with all of them. That was mind blowing. I just want to know, how did they bury their dead though? The Denisovians, because the
Before,
Neanderthals did the caves right
yeah.
before us.
Um, they the same lineage of people, so they probably buried them the same way. You know, they still close breed of people, the Denisovians and the Neanderthals. Caves, burning them up, you know, stuff like that. Same Neanderthal, you know, they're the same speed of people, so probably about the same style burial. Probably cremation or just a regular cave burial or something like that. Yeah.
That I wanted to know if you found any proof of the mound builders having access to flight, any type of flight technology, any artifacts showing that they knew of flight some type of way, because that'll be our lock on to them to show that we arrived to them and blew their minds. Because I'm thinking like blimps, but I'm not sure.
I have saw like now in the Tartarian style building age, I have saw some blimp type flight type things. But in the mound builder side, I never saw any artifacts with the flight. But it seems like when it got up to the Tartarian style age and up to Egypt, they had to start figuring out something about flight, because Egypt got airplanes and helicopters all in the glyphs. Then over here we had those blimps that hooked up to these buildings. Those are real. I got real video of those, and but I think late in the evolution, the flight.
Nah,
The
nah,
flight
you just got it. Boom, you got it. Because the Egyptians, they had the flight on their walls. Jackpot, nigga. Because we seeded them. We seeded the Egyptians. They used to trade with us.
Yeah.
So that's why Quatsu. Now this is where it get interesting with this question. Now Quatsu Quella, remember him, and the feathered serpent joint. They was kind of ops with Egypt and Heru. They did like it was an escape story I read where they left Egypt and went to over there by Quatsu and them. So when they left, the story became that's the serpent over there trying to play us. But that's where Heru's coming back from with vengeance in the story. Remember when
I
they
heard
fled?
something about that before. I heard something
Yeah,
about that. But I think it's more of the in the Quetzalcoatl era. Those people were the priest of a moon for Egyptians. That's way after we had already went over there. Cause that's why we have a priest of a moon called Maya. He's on the walls in Egypt with the feathers on his head. Our people were the medicine spiritual people. And we were the priests, the priests and priestess. Yeah, it was women also, hooked up to the pharaoh.
Now listen, this where it get wicked now, because we seeded them, right? And there was a whole our people we left there because the stories on the hieroglyphics, how Heru said he gonna avenge his father, they fled to the Americas. Now that's when it became corrupt over there. Our seed, they became the Moors, because we the Mers. We was pure over here. When we over there, they started violating with the wisdom, doing whatever they wanted. Seth, Anubis, they time to reign.
See, I think the Moors is when Samaria had started to turn more hunter-gathererish.
No, I'm saying like you're right, because they mixed. They went and mixed with the because think about the timeline you set up, right? It's perfect. It's way ancient before Egypt was being set up. So these are people that know the Egyptians. These are the seeds of Egyptian people, a mix of the Egyptian and Americans. Probably the African and American man.
Yeah, Kush in Egypt.
Them people that we created, they become the kingdom of Axum in the future down the line. But that's because they get chased out of Egypt by the Sumerians.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched their war history. I studied their war history. Is where I got their ass.
You talking about the Assyrians?
Yeah.
Assyrians are the ones who came to Egypt.
So the Sabians. Remember the Sabians?
The Sennacherib.
Them too.
And all that.
Constant wars, but they led to the kingdom of.
Sennacherib is more like that's what I'm trying to say. Sennacherib is more like is a mix between our bloodline and the Neanderthal. So he still had that aggression against the old coach. I mean, this culture over here in Kush, because Kush was the original people. Well, the Timeri original people. So Sennacherib was attacking, and what's the other name of the pharaoh who fought him? They call him the king of the Jews, the king of the man, I can't think of his name. But it's so much mixing going on over there at the time, bro, and so much time going by, so many different kingdoms coming off that bloodline. That's what makes it kind of hard to put it all. But I can put it together, but I gotta get my receipts together to do that.
Yeah, you're right though. But what make it real easy is just to know like these people came over here, is recorded. There was boats in the pyramids. It was cocaine and tobacco leaves and stuff that's from the
But
Americas.
it's also in the books that they went there for punt, right? They went to punt.
And all the animal heads is from America that's on the people. Like all the falcon, the dog.
What you talking about is the pharaohs going back to punt. They learned it from the people they mixed with. So they going back Hatshepsut, Nakit, all those pharaohs are going back to punt, getting
Nadik, Naked like that. I think we pronouncing it different, right?
Nekast.
Yeah.
It's in their tomb. They went to punt on ships, brought back corn, avocados, incense, some animals too. I can't think of it right off, but punt is the land of the ancestors. See, what you talking about, they didn't really have no beef. What happened was our culture mixed with theirs. Now they're talking about the ancestor culture that the original culture taught them about. So now they want to go back and to see the ancestral land that these people taught them. So as Egypt and the Kush goes down the line in years, they start going back to punt when the ship technology really got perfect. So now you got pharaohs with corn on the wall coming from punt, and they're calling it God's land, paradise, the land of the ancestors, because the original people taught them there. So that's where they come from.
The people we see in Egypt went on to make the kingdom of Axum, and the kingdom of Axum sent out the Moors. They sent out the Moors.
That's hard for me. I'm a researcher.
No, what I'm saying is that we was already in America with the Murs at this time, cultivating
the Murs, but
they over there
Moors
from our seed, our information, cultivating.
Moors are not ancient, though. Moors ain't ancient, bro. See, you got to see that's where the problem come in.
All right. Because they did mess up the timeline. So I'm looking at their time as a lie. I'm only following their history and what was done at the times because when you follow the war history, you see like a 400-year gap. And I know why they did certain things, because they start the clock over when they come in the name of Christ. When they say I come in the name of Jesus, they start the clock over from a 1 BC, but they ain't do that over here with us. Yeah. So that's why it's different times everywhere. So I don't look at their times. I'm looking at who was fighting who won that fight, who called for allies where. All that shit, bro, because they didn't think we would look at that. They know, you feel me? So
I'll put some receipts up on it tomorrow. I got you. Appreciate you, Angel Rock. No doubt, man. Y'all follow Angel Rock. Follow Angel Rock. See, Angel, you got to understand that thousands of years went by before that Moorish word even became a thing on that land. And different people attacked Egypt. Those were not the same people. Like, I don't think the Moors came from Egypt. I think they invaded Egypt and took the knowledge out of there. That's what I think. We got the Ottoman Empire invading Egypt, all this type of stuff. It's a lot of different places, different people attacked Egypt. Let me see what we got. Let's go to the middle. Root Man, you got a question? Yo. Seminole Blood, what's up, bro?
What it do, big bro?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Chilling, man. Peace, 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 bro. All right, so this something I want. I've been wondering if you could get up on. I ain't heard the last time I heard from you. I was asking you to go to my page and check out the receipt I had dropped about the um the mound builders owning the land with the court case.
Yeah.
All right, so it's just something just been close. Like we do a lot of studying on us. You know what I'm saying? And what we did, what's getting to me is those so-called dark ages. Right? That's what I'm starting to get on. I'm starting to peep into these so-called dark ages. Like
in Europe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I found out ancient Rome, ancient Europe, I see melanated people over there. I see melanated people over there.
Yeah.
So it's like the land got stolen over there too. And it's like they did the same thing over here, what they did over there in the Dark Ages, except for over here, they call it the World Fairs. And they went to burning, they call it I forgot what type of fire they call them. Like the fire in Chicago, that old fire in Chicago. I forgot what they call it, the old Chicago fire. I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Great Fire of Chicago, right? So that's what they started calling them. There was just great fires of this city, great fire of Atlanta, the great fire. Every great city in America had a great fire. And when you look at the Dark Ages over there in Europe and Rome, like the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
All right, now let me break it down for you. Our ancient culture had moved all the way around the world. That's why we got mounds all around the world, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So the mound builders evolved up into building them buildings you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at the land mass. Look at ancient times when these people were going around building these things. Wasn't nobody in the way like that. You probably run across a couple of hunter-gatherers here and there, but they wasn't together enough to stop us because we was more civilized than them at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, Egypt became a hot spot because it was right there on the Nile, and then that area in the world, you put some crops right there, turmoil is coming because ain't no crops in that area. So it's like you putting food in the middle of a cage with 5 hungry pit bulls.
It's going down.
Going down, because there's a hot spot in the middle of that cage. So in Egypt, that's why Egypt kept fighting. Kush kept fighting. Nubians and Syrians and Romans and Greeks and Ottoman Empire, everybody fighting in that area. Because that area is so limited on resources that they just tore it up with war, right?
Big fact.
So in Europe, in Russia, in Asia, our culture, there was the mound builders in there. We evolved in those areas, right? It wasn't no major wars, wasn't no killing, they evolved all the way from the mound all the way up to buildings, right?
Straight up. To the Tartarian building.
To the Tartarian buildings, because I got pictures of mounds with that triangle right over the top of the mound going in the entrance, and it evolved to the triangle in the front of the Tartarian building.
I seen it.
I got pictures of mounds with columns with this on the front of it. Then it evolved up into whole buildings because they kept advancing.
I ain't seen nothing.
So in America, wasn't no wars going on, right? Back in 2000 BC, 1000 BC, right at AD time. Wasn't no wars going on. In Europe and Russia and Asia, ain't no wars going on, right?
Right.
So our people that moved in the old world are still building and evolving. They turned Egypt up because Egypt the hot spot.
Right, they found something over there. We done dropped the seed over there.
So by the time the Neanderthal evolves and unifies and they are enslaved for a while, they learn what's going on, right? So now we got to burn down once the YTs and the come together, they start trying to run out the melanated Europeans. because the melanated Europeans was in these ancient spots we built before they were.
Facts.
Right? Those are the Moors. So we think these people come from us, but and I ain't gonna lie, they might did get a drop or two of our blood on that side of the world if they came from through Egypt or through mound building cultures in some kind of way intermingle with those people. But for the most part, they still Europeans. They still North Africans, right?
Yeah.
So they had our castles before the YTs had the castles. So when the wars going on is Moors against YT Christians. That's what that evolved to. So the YT Christians are burning down all the buildings, right? And 9 times out of 10, the Moors didn't even build them structures. They was already there.
And that's exactly what I see in those pictures, bro. I see the cross. I see the YT man marching with crosses.
It's called Research the Crusades.
And they got hoodies on, bro, like that clan. You know what I'm saying?
The melanated Moor had the red hoodie. And
then
the Christian had I think had a hoodie on also. And they got they thing.
They had
one
the
of
white
them cross,
hoodie.
and one of them the Muslim symbol for Moors.
Yeah.
Arab, or Muslim, right?
It was trying to culturally assimilate. Like you be saying.
Both of them culturally assimilated.
Yeah.
The melanated European just done it first.
Gotcha.
The YTs bust their heads. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So let me give you an example of something to study so you can understand what I'm talking about. Melanated Moors called the Danes, the Danes, right?
Yes,
they had the Cornwall mound field before the Prince of Charles family got it. So research the Danes, Prince Charles' ancestors bust their head, then they take over the royal land, and they still live on it today.
I'm gonna have to dig into that.
Yeah, look up the Danes. Those are the people who had that land before the YT royalty came in. That's what black nobility turned into YT nobility, right?
Right.
They was the first. Yeah, they was the first nobility over there,
and they was mixing in with them too.
They were, It's always
mixing in with them.
Always mixed in with each other, right?
Yep.
But the black nobility was there first, but why are they living on the Cornwall? That's what you got to ask yourself. The black nobility living on the Cornwall mounds, they get their head buzzed. Now the YT nobility living on the Cornwall mounds. They are living on our ancient settlements that we put in their land coming from here. Because
they fighting over it.
They fighting over it, and why would they fight over that land? Just think about it. Why would they fight over it?
Ain't no resources out there for
the agriculture there.
Mm-hmm. It's the agriculture right there. It ain't no real resources.
They beefing over agriculture.
Real tough.
Feeding the people in an area of the world that ain't got no agriculture.
What explains when
That's why all of them, the black nobilities live on top of mounds. King Arthur was said to be buried in a mound. That's a lie. They just used it to cover up the mound. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fake.
Right.
The round table they talk about, the Knights Templar, is a mound, bro.
Okay.
Everything they built, their civilization came from our old culture, building in their area, and they take it and live on top of it and claim they people are buried there. That's where they get to bury the YT people on top of melanated mound builder stuff. That's where they get that from.
And I'm gonna trip you out, bro. I question a lot of shit, bro. I question everything that I hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been listening to you for years, bro. At least about 2 years now. You know what I'm saying, bro? Every time I question anything that you said, you was right, bro.
You researched it.
Everything I had, every time I said, okay, I'm finna look this up. I'm gonna look this up right here. Yeah. You was right, bro. Yeah, I ain't, bro. You the dog. You the real deal, bit, bro. Elite receipt God. We just gonna call you that.
Appreciate the support. I see you on Instagram and everything, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate it, bro.
All right, bro. I'm there with you,
bro. Follow Similar Blood. All I can say to that Similar Blood, man, is I have to research it and teach it. Sometimes I don't remember everything and I say the wrong thing here and there, but I gotta teach it to where you can research it, and then cause being trustworthy and honest is the right way. Like, we can't make up nothing no more. We cannot just freestyle knowledge no more. We don't have the ability to waste time. We have wasted hundreds of years with people just making up stuff, putting it on the internet because it's their own opinion, right? I'm not trying to teach nobody off my opinion. I want to teach the people off real facts, real history, real artifacts, real cultures that mixed, or real cultures, because if this stuff is so important and it's so big and deep that if we lead somebody the wrong way, they'll be lost for a long time, bro. Like, let me give you an example. If they teaching us aliens made the pyramids, and we steady looking in the sky trying to find a UFO, we looking in the sky, we done looked over our people, our people right under the pyramid buried, right under the mound buried. We steady looking over them. We ain't even looking at the earth, we looking at the sky the whole time. All the knowledge is in the earth. They dug minerals, buried our people down there. We got the Duat story of the afterlife going underground. All the knowledge is going down. They got us looking up, giving praise to put in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2, my phone ring. Give me a 2. Y'all hear me? Give me a 2. They got us misdirected, right? They misdirect us with slavery. They misdirect us with aliens. They misdirect us with mythology stories of star alignments we created long time ago. If we stay misdirected long enough, we will live our whole life misdirected, and we will never challenge what they are telling us, right? The whole point is for us to be misdirected so long, so we will never challenge what they are trying to teach us. We got to challenge this stuff. We got to real life break this stuff down, because it's lies on top of lies on top of lies. It takes a long time to break. But at the same time, it could be broken, but we cannot be misdirected. And at the same time, I had to block somebody. At the same time, this is what's going on. If they tell us that some type of deity gonna save us, and the whole time our ancestors were talking about being self-sufficient, feeding your own people, learning the trades of not being dependent on another people, stick together, learn nature, learn the stars. That's what they teaching us. Virtuousness. Then a hunter-gatherer take the information and he teaches us selfishness, materialism, believe in some type of deity. That's the misdirection. And our people were so misdirected that we forgot about our own people. That's exactly what they want us to do. We lost the value in our people. We forgot about our grandmama and aunties and great grandmamas. We forgot about showing love to our own people. We showing love to the church more than we showing love to the people. We giving the church more tithes than we could have gave that $20 to somebody in your family who really need it. I ain't trying to, and I'm not saying I ain't going against Christianity. That's not what I'm doing. I'm going at the just flat out truth. If we put more emphasis on a building instead of a being that look like us, come from our bloodline, that's misdirection. Because if you only got one $20 bill and you give it to them, your people didn't eat over here. So that's why younger guys are just running around unaliving people, right? Because we have we look at each other like we are ants and roaches, and we just can squash each other because we're nothing. They taught us to think that we are nothing. If a nigga and all of that, that's what they want us to think. If all them people, if I got more money than them, I hurt them. That's not how they supposed to go, bro. They took our self power from us and make us think that we are an enemy of ourselves and we have to unalive our own people. And we're not worth nothing, so it's nothing to do with. You are falling right into the hands of how they think, right? They think the same way. So our people are living under the rules of a hunter-gatherer. They think we are nothing, they can unalive us. It's easy to hurt one of them and go home and go to sleep. They got our people thinking the same way, and that is hurting us, right? It is hurting us. They got us thinking that if we got good materialistic things, we could turn our nose up to our own people. That's what they think. We got to break the thought process of what the colonizer gave us, right? I'm not saying don't get you nothing nice. I'm not saying don't, if you like something, don't go get. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying don't put that stuff over your people. Don't you dare. When you do that, you turn to them. They ratchet. I'm gonna turn my nose up at them. They hood. I'm better than them. I got a nice car. I got a nice house. They ain't got nothing. If we get to arguing, I'm gonna hurt that person or I'm gonna unalive that person because they ain't nothing. They just a nothing ass nigga. We can't do that no more. We can't do that. So I was reading a book about Europeans in Europe in the 1200s and 1100s, right? Everything they was doing over there, our people doing over here right now, bro. They turned us into them. They didn't like each other. They unalived each other. They were going for material things, unaliving their own people. You think we got a ghetto? You think we got a hood and a ghetto over here? Go back to Paris and London and England and all that back in 1100 and 1200. You think some unaliving was going on? And on top of that, they were sick as a dog. And on top of that, they had no medicines. They got all type of plagues and diseases, and they unaliving each other at a rate way faster than America to even unalive people, right? They hated each other over there. They were hungry. They were unaliving each other, cutting each other up. Just brutality, right? See, they won't teach that. Europe won't teach that. But you bring that culture over here and teach our people that same culture. Now you got us scavenging and not in love and in love with our own people, right? So all I can say is to break that, we have to break the monetary spirit off of our soul. We got to break that. Everybody know we need money to survive. That's cool. But we have to break that spirit off of us to where it controls us physically. It controls us mentally. Right? We got to stop that. We think, okay, what's the American dream? What's the American dream? Go to college, get a job, work for them, pay their bills, and you're still not happy, right? That's the American dream. That's their American dream, people. It's not our American dream. That's their American dream. But they got us down to live their American dream, right? If this is our land, we ain't got to pay you nothing. If we unify and do it the right way. But that is their American dream. They are the poor people. When them people came here, them people were way poorer than your ancestors, bro. Your ancestors weren't even poor. In the 1400s, your ancestors weren't poor. They had crop fields for miles. Lakes and rivers, beautiful, clear, clean, clear water for miles. Housing, miles. Medicine, everything already on the land before they got here. We were living in self-sufficiency before they got here. We were perfect. We didn't owe nobody nothing, not a penny, right? 600 years later, we owe everybody. See what I'm saying? But when they came here, they had absolutely nothing. And they were sending criminals. They were sending criminals, letting people out of jail, sending them over here, all type of stuff. No people had no food, no clothing, no housing, nothing when they came here. And we helped them. Especially in the Southeast, we helped them. I got receipts of us helping these people, giving them crops, showing them how to build stuff to survive in the winter. We helped them people for real. So they were greedy. They did what they done, and then they put the pressure on us and turned us into them. Right? Land of the free. Listen to what they telling you, bro. The land of the free. We already were free. They are talking about themselves right there. The land of the free. They are trying to escape European colonization and starvation and poverty from Europe and control over there. So they come to America. They want to be free. They wasn't free over there. Y'all think them people free over there in Europe? Hell no. You think the people trying to rain down on us, they rain down on them extra hard over there. They was coming here to be free, bro. That's why they say this is the land of the free for the for the immigrant, not for us. Now, what the last part say about that? Land of the free. What's the second part? What's the second part? What's the second part? Put it in the chat. Land of the free talking about them. What's the second part of that quote? The home of the brave. The brave is the American Indian. You already was at home. They sit there and tell you in the damn land of the free, they ass, and the home of the brave. The brave is you. You see that Atlanta brave with the melanated Indian on it? That's the brave, people. He at home of the brave, but it's the land of the free because we coming over here to get out from under all of these different hunter-gatherer, taxing ass people over here. But they bring it over here. But the land of the free, they coming to be free. Well, I think I got that receipt. They coming to be free, right? I get that receipt. Oh, this is something I want to show y'all too. Some interpretations suggest that the Sumerian myth might reflect a real interbreeding between hominin populations, including Neanderthals and modern humans. This is where that alien story come from, people. You see that? That's what I was talking about. But I want to show y'all the land of the free, if I still got that. I ain't even got the receipt. But I want y'all to remember that. This is where they get this alien shit from. Humans mixing with Neanderthals over there in Samaria, bro. Way back, interbreeding. We the humans. They the Neanderthal. But the land of the free stands for they people. That's why they want to be, that's why I know I got that receipt. Here we go. The brave, used by early colonists to describe Native American Indians, people. Warriors. American Indian warriors are the brave. The land of the free is them. Land of the free from the colonists. Fight for independence from Britain. They fight from their own country, people. They want to be free from their own damn country. I knew I had this receipt because I was going to end the live with this. The land of the free is them trying to get independent from their own damn Britain. See that? The brave is the American Indian warrior. This the home of the American Indian warrior. Y'all trying to get free over here. Roll the card. You try to put it in your little song and think it's sweet. Roll the card. Land of the free, them, home of the brave, us. Who was the brave? Who was the brave? These people right here. Yamasee, Creek, Choctaw, fighting these people. Right? Roll the coin. They called them brave because they went hard, people. Them people went hard. Them people wasn't laying down. Look what this man was, a Creek warrior. He's the brave, people. A Creek warrior. Melanated Creek warrior from Florida. This is the brave bloodline. You see that? Now let's go back to what they say about the brave again. It's a warrior. American Indian warrior. They know who the brave is. That's why they got the Atlanta Brave. Their old logo was a melanated Indian. I love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. Roll the coin. If you missed the first part of this live, I'm going to put it on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. The link is in my TikTok bio. Right? Subscribe to my TikTok lives. And I appreciate y'all, man. Good lecture today. If you missed the first part of this, I'm gonna put it on YouTube in a couple of hours. You can go check it out. Y'all go subscribe for me and share the videos for me, man. Love y'all, and I'm in love with you because y'all are God's chosen people from God's chosen land. And everybody know that except for us, and we gotta start put that in our heart and spirit because this is the place where the knowledge came from. Leo had the gun. We know the truth now.